AI-powered social media is now the fastest way to attract hundreds of new customers. Imagine if all your social ads and posts were generated instantly and automatically, tailored to the needs of specific buyers that the AI knows is going to want your product, and customized to the details that make your product different. I'm not just talking about text content, but also highly customized images with text on them. I'll show you exactly how to create these using the Elsa AI tool from M1 Project. Pay close attention because I've been doing social media marketing for almost 2 decades, and this is one of the fastest ways to win new customers this year. When you first sign up for M1 Project, provide some basic info like your website. This helps the AI understand your product and who exactly will buy it. Once you're done with the onboarding, you'll have an advanced ICP or ideal customer profile. Here's one of my customer profiles, Alex. He's a freelance digital marketing specialist. Now hit content creation on the left and then the green button on the right. Now select your ideal customer profile. I'll go with Jordan in this case, but you can see that I have different profiles for different businesses. You might have one for each client of yours. This is where you create posts and ads for LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. I'll start with a high converting Facebook ad. Select the button Create for Facebook. First, let me explain the difference between a good Facebook ad and a bad one. A bad advertisement aggressively sells a product by telling people to buy now without explaining the customer's problem. A bad ad is on-targeted and product-centric. These ads don't resonate because they're generic. They're not tailored to the needs of an audience. A good ad speaks to a specific audience and shows that you understand their pain points. In other words, a good ad is targeted and it is relevant. Empathy or understanding the buyer is the key. You have 5 elements to build a connection with your audience. The primary text at the top, then an image or video below that. At the bottom is the headline, the description, and a call to action. Building a successful ad normally takes a lot of time and money. There are lots of people involved with lots of back and forth and iterations, and doing it well requires research. With Elsa AI, just select your audience and style. Then you get a bunch of ads instantly. Now back to the software. Here's what you get after clicking Create for Facebook. The AI generated text that is highly specific to my business, including the primary text, headline, subheadline, call to action button, and the call to action text that appears on the image itself. If you click the arrow on the right, you get more ad variations. Here's the second ad option with different text. Keep clicking the right arrow to get more options for ads. Scroll down where you can generate images for your ads. First, pick your visual style on the left. You see there are 8 styles to choose from. I'll choose the last option, which is hyper realistic. Now choose your creative concepts. These include before and after, pain point and solution, and infographic. If you keep scrolling, there are even more options like exaggerations and value amplification. Since I can't decide, I'll just go with select all. Then I'll get a wide variety of options to choose from. Now hit generate images. These can take up to 3 minutes to produce. Here's one image Elsa AI generated. If you feel that the image needs editing, download it and tweak it in Photoshop, Illustrator, or Canva, whatever. Note the star rating at the bottom. This is important to train your AI so it gives you the results that you want. AI performs best when it gets feedback like this. So expect the AI to get better and better at meeting your needs. Here's another example. Look at the dramatic language and style. Grab your sword. Start learning today. This kind of design is used to take weeks to produce. Now it's done with the click of a button. Here's one design with a before and after creative approach. You can showcase the dream results your customers are looking for, helping them to imagine how wonderful their future will be after buying your product. Now let's try a different style called monochromatic. You can see that this style takes us in a very different direction. We can test these graphics easily using Facebook's AI system called Advantage Plus. It will automatically optimize for outcomes like conversions or leads. Your budget gets allocated automatically to the designs that are most likely to produce sales. Don't expect all the ads to be great, especially not at first. Elsa generates a bunch very quickly, so you can handpick the concepts you like best and then tweak them. The better you're able to describe your business and goals to the AI, the better it will be at understanding your product and your buyers. Giving star ratings will also fine-tune the process. You get 20 ads for free. So this is free ad generation without needing to hire a designer, copywriter, illustrator, etc. Here are some final ads made in a variety of styles. What they have in common is a focus on persona pain points. Contrast what I showed you with these generic ads. They show the seller doesn't understand the needs of the buyer. There's no empathy. Ads are just one way to acquire customers. They're particularly effective at getting quick results, but they require money. Social posts, on the other hand, are free. Posts are great at building trust and authority. They help your brand dominate a niche by establishing your reputation. Money isn't a challenge with these posts, but time is. You can spend hours and days researching concepts and developing content before the editing even begins. AI saves about 80% of your time, but for best results, you should add personal insights and commentary. Consider AI-generated posts as 90% done. They still require refinement and personalization. Let's generate some posts with Elsa. Again, go to Content Creation on the left and press the green button on the right. This time, I'll select Sarah as my target customer profile. I'll demonstrate by creating a post for LinkedIn. Under Engaging Posts, click Create for LinkedIn. Here, you choose the type of content. Most of your content will likely be educational because people don't like getting bombarded with sales pitches all the time. They want content that gives them value instead of just asking them for money. Next, go with a type of post, point of view, or tips. Let's try tips. The AI will then automatically generate content options for you. Here are 3 topic ideas. If you click the arrows, you can see more options. Let's try this topic about AI. 6 practical tips for applying AI tools without sounding like everyone else on LinkedIn. Click Get Drafts. Elsa generates a bunch of posts. Here's one of them with 6 items listed. Now I'll hit the blue button, Generate Hooks. Hooks are done separately here because they're so important at capturing attention. Nobody is going to read the rest of your content if you don't first hook them. Here's the first hook. Wondering how to use AI without sounding like a copy-paste version of everyone else on LinkedIn? Click the arrow to get more ideas. If you don't like anything or just want more variants, hit the refresh icon. Make sure to rate some of these posts so you can train your AI to understand your preferences. It'll get better and better. Although the AI generates posts from start to finish, I'd still treat these as your first drafts that again are about 90% done. Add your personal experiences and customization to get them to 100%. AI essentially elevates your role from writer to editor, from marketer to chief marketing officer. That means you become dramatically more productive, not just with generating content, but also with acquiring customers at scale. Your role shifts from producing marketing assets to fine-tuning a system that attracts customers at scale.